You know what's mind-boggling? What's mind-boggling is when I think back of what I wanted them to be this year. And I just wanted them to be competitive, right? It wasn't even about winning games, really. It was like, I just want to see a competitive product out there so it doesn't shame us and our franchise. But now losing these games that we are dominating, right? So we are not competitive. We are dominating these games. We are dominating these teams. We are the better team. But for some reason, we just don't know how to win. And I'm not really sure what the issue is. I mean, obviously, there's the elephant in the room. A lot of injuries. The injuries have taken a toll, but the injuries have taken a toll on a lot of different teams. Like the 49ers, for example, they have lost a lot of players. But they still somehow, their record is just, I understand that we have a tougher schedule for certain. But nevertheless, though, we did lose against them. So, and they had that backup quarterback. Yeah, it is really tough to just keep taking these losses in the fashion that we are taking them. And I guess it's better than last year because the fashion that it's the same thing as last year. There's no different, guys. Okay, nothing has changed. Maybe other teams gotten better or worse, but with us, record wise, nothing has changed, and that's all that matters is your record. Your record speaks for itself. You know, your record tells the world who you are. And right now, we have 2 wins, and the season is almost over. We got 6 more games left. I don't know. 2-9, man. 2-9 is tough. Now, listen, I understand we are way more competitive. Way more competitive. It doesn't matter. Jameis Winston, he should have been the backup from the start. Okay? Jameis Winston did his thing. And since we talking about Jameis Winston, we have to talk about the guy who ruined his game. You know what I mean? Which was Jalen Hyatt. Jalen Hyatt. You know who Jalen Hyatt is? He has become that family member that is only part of the team because he's a family member. We love him so much. We don't want to let him go. But he's not stepping up to the plate. And it's like I don't want to let him go. How can you imagine? We let go of Jalen Hyatt and he goes to another team and he takes off. I just can't have that. We have to give him 1 more year. I don't know. Give him a mil or two, something. I don't know. Whatever it takes. Just listen. Let him be with us for like 6, 7 years, just to make sure he has nothing in his tank left. Okay, let's just do that. Cause I mean, oh my goodness, that would break my heart in so many different ways. I can't even imagine that Jalen Hyatt going somewhere else and actually producing. But anyways, he was the reason. He obviously ran the wrong route. There was a miscommunication between him and Jameis, but we should have never been to that position in the first place. What's really pissing me off is this defense. Okay, our offense is finally up to par, but for our defense to take a couple of steps back is very irritating. Very irritating. Can we ever play complementary football? Please, just one time. Let's just have all the units doing their thing in one game. Guys, the offense has been producing. The offense has been staying ahead of the change. We obviously have been blowing double digit leads recently, back to back, like nonstop. We dominated this team. Then the fourth quarter comes and our defense just can't stop nothing. Nothing. They just give up. It's not even give up. Listen, there's obviously incredible effort. Okay, I mean by Brian Burns. I forgot which game it was. It was one of these recent games, one of these recent heartbreaking losses. But he was no, was it against the Broncos? He was really tired, and he got us 5 yards because he was too. I don't know if he was tired or hurt or what he was, but he couldn't get back on the line in time. Now, stuff like that, the coaching staff and the medical staff needs to see and look at. If you see, even when Dart was hurt, when he first was on the ground just laying, not even the commentators noticed that he was snoring on the ground when he dropped that ball. They were just talking about the fumble, but they weren't talking about the injury. So what I'm saying is, if you see Burns out there limping, you know he's a soldier. You know he's a warrior. You know he's not going to complain. You know he's going to get right back in there with a leg broken or no legs. It doesn't matter. He's going to crawl to the line. That's what it takes. But that's where you guys come in, right? The medical staff. That's where the coaches come in. And we are seeing this man. He's struggling, so let's get him out and replace him with somebody else. Right? Just for that play. It's important. That play is in the fourth quarter. They make that first down and things is changing. They make that fourth down and things is changing. You can't have somebody, I understand Burns is the guy you want in situations like that. But when he is not up to par physically to be able to do that, you need to recognize that from the outside, right? Like, what else are you doing? What are you looking at? If you're not looking at that, if you're not looking at your players and how they're performing, what are you looking at? Anyways, guys, I am frustrated so much because we should have won all of these freaking games, man. Yo, honestly, like, even the game against the Eagles, the second game, we should have beat them. What? Yo, them refs was against us for sure. That was for certain. But our defense, again, just letting off. Just Bigsby running like he's something, yo. Like, get out of here, yo. You seen Jacob getting hurt this time. And still, the next running back had like 128 yards. And nobody even knows that guy. Or maybe they do. I don't know. But everybody's running on us. It doesn't matter who they are. Robinson, he came. Listen, Robinson. My man's came from the Commanders. And what team was he on? Oh, yeah. He went to the 49ers. Yes, the Commanders got Debo. Yes. Okay, so Robinson, he probably didn't do nothing. I bet you money that was his breakout game right there, right, against the Giants. That's what it seems like. A lot of these teams, they be having good records this year. They be losing 1 or 2 games in a row, and it's like, it's the Giants, the bounce back team, you know. It's just this year we've been scaring them, you know. They've been shaking in their boots all the way to the last minute because they know we in there. We in there like tougher than them. They know we dominated. It's just there's something wrong there, and I don't know what it is. I hope my man's right here, Mike Kafka, can fix this, right? I really want to see the next 6 games. We are not going anywhere, guys, obviously. And if you're talking about draft, like, you're ridiculous, okay? First of all, we got all the players that we need. We don't need no more drafting, okay? Stop with the freaking drafting. Anyways, right? We're going to be top anyways. We're going to be top 10 minimum. The way we're looking right now, top 10 minimum. Top 10. But anyways, we need to look into Mike Kafka and see what he can improve on. Because there's a lot to improve on here. There's a lot to build off as well. There's a lot of positives. Like the offense is booming. I understand he can't really quite fire Shane Bowen, even though everybody wants Shane Bowen out, including me. Nobody wants Shane Bowen around, but who's going to call plays? We don't have nobody to call plays. So right now, he's the only one. So we have to pray to God that he does better at his job, basically. But I'm going into these next 6 games to see how my man's Mike Kafka deals with everything he's been dealing with. I like his move of moving Jameis Winston as the starter this week when Jackson Dart wasn't available. I like that. That was a good move. That was a tone setter right off the rip because, you know, Dable, he just wouldn't let go of Russell. Like, he just kept throwing Russell in there like it was religion. Like, it's either Russell or nobody. You know what I mean? So, unless Russell goes down, Jameis is not seeing the field, which was kind of crazy. And it probably lost him his job, too. You know, and a lot of things lost him his job. But he's a great coach, though, nevertheless, though, man. Shout out to Dable because he did give us that good year. You know what I mean? And he's disciplined for sure, but Just didn't work out with us. So we got to move on. So here we are with Mike Kafka, hoping for the best. I don't know what you guys think, but you let me know in the comment section, because I let you know what I think. And yeah, let's see what Mike Kafka does. I mean, if he doesn't improve anything and everything just happens the way it's been happening against the Lions and so forth, or God forbid we become even worse, like if we become non-competitive in the next 6 games, somehow, some way, Mike Kafka is not going to lead this team no further. But if he changes this around, makes a few adjustments, and we as fans can see it, and we can feel it by getting a dub, I think this man has a great chance of continuing being the head coach after the season. But we'll see when we get there. I thought he was going to go 7-0. He almost got there, but obviously everything was against him, including Jackson Dart not being there. That hurt a lot, because I feel like if we had Jackson Dart, maybe it was a tough first game for certain. But, guys, we're going to see what he's going to do in the next 6 games. So, anyways, guys, I gave you my thoughts. You give me your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't you dare forget to like, subscribe, and share, and tell everybody about Culture of Excellence. Until next time, be safe. Go Giants, baby. Go Giants. Next season, man. Next season, unfortunately.